Hello, this is Jeremy from Integrity Home Inspections. I'm here at 34 Northeast 192nd Ave performing a sewer scope inspection from this clean, hopefully from what appears to be a clean out on the east side of the home. Really hoping it's not a rain drain clean out, but I did hear water running and I've got the sink running. This is on the opposite end of where the sink is, so hopefully I'll be running into some water here shortly. That is mildly promising. I'll keep going. Typically you don't see sewer lines that are Schedule 3034 green like this until you get to the city lateral. I don't think this is a rain drain clean out because all the drains are above ground. But if it's not either of those, then what is it? Just keep going and see what happens. Worst case scenario, I'll have to get on the roof and do a sewer scope from the main plumbing vent there, but I'm going to pause the video and make sure that the sink is not overfilling in the kitchen. Alrighty, so the kitchen sink appears to be good. If this isn't the clean out, I don't know what it is because it's in direct line with the plumbing vent on the roof. This doesn't even seem to be moving. Very odd. Some sort of blockage there. Now it's moving. I think what was going on is whatever's going on right here, I think is a blockage and it's not allowing the water to properly drain out. 105 feet. Into something that's not letting me continue. Oh, looks like a little bit of an offset joint right there. I'm going to have to pause the video and flush the toilet, see if I can't ride that wave of water over this offset. Alright, I flushed the toilet. Rush should be here. Hopefully any second. Seems like the water volume has increased a little bit. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be able to make it past this point here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pause the video, turn the water off to the home, and there's a little bit of water flow. That's not enough to get past it. Alrighty, well, I'm going to get as close to that as possible. I'm going to pause the video, turn the water off to the home, and locate this position. Alrighty, so I was able to locate this position. It is towards the front of the house, almost a straight shot west from the clean out in the backyard. I marked this area with white paint. It's probably 5 to 7 feet away from what would be the street curb or the middle of the street. I'm going to take a picture of that for the report. So it's, like I said, it's 5 to 7 feet away from where the responsibility of the homeowner for the sewer line would end. Unfortunately, I can't get the camera, as you could see, past this location. So consulting with a plumber for further evaluation of it would be recommended. But I'm going to begin pulling the camera back. Things that we're looking for are root intrusions, offset joints, sections of standing water like this. This is the area I think where what appeared to be some sort of blockage. This also could be a belly. Yeah, it looks like a belly because you can see how the camera slowly goes down, hits this area of standing water, and then comes back up to this area right here. So I'm going to do is I'm going to pull the camera back to about right here, pause the video, and locate this position. All right, I was able to locate this position. It's about 5 feet back from where that offset joint was. I marked both areas with white paint. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull the camera back to right about where this bellied section starts, which I would say is about right. And that's only a foot long. I'm not going to mark that position. I will include where the area is, pictures in the report. That's standing water, but it is marked with white paint where the worst of it is, where the camera was completely submerged. So again, I'm going to continue pulling back, but I'm going to mute the video so you don't have to hear me pull back the camera. Actually, now that we've hit this area, this is only 1.5 feet from where that other section is, bellied section was. I think this area is this way because of whatever blockage we could see. Yep, there it is right there. Or that could just be solid waste. Yeah, it keeps changing. I am actually going to run inside the house real quick, flush a toilet, and see if that doesn't help push this area out a little bit. Alright, I flushed the toilet. Let's see if that makes any difference here, and it doesn't really appear to have done so. I'm going to push the camera forward again, see if that's... This might just be a... Why is it up there? That's a little odd. Oh, it's because there's a drop right there. So I believe the reason why this section of standing water is here is because it starts as a slow dip, and then when it hits this part that goes up a little bit, it's just the way that it's connected. It's not really actually, I mean, a plumber, obviously a licensed plumber would have better information, but there's not really a whole lot you can do. It does appear, though, that this section of water gets traded out by any large surge of water, like a toilet being flushed or something like that, pushes out the water that's in this small little section that's only 1 foot long and replaces it. It doesn't appear to be any solid waste material or anything like that collecting there. So we continue pulling back again. Oh, maybe that did help a little bit, because now I'm back 93 feet, 91 feet. Maybe I spoke too soon. There's another section of either slow draining or standing water. So I'm going to do from here again, pause video, locate position. Alrighty, I was able to locate this position. As always, consult with a licensed plumber for further evaluation. And we're going to pull back to the beginning of this bellied section or section of standing water and locate that as well. This appears to be a little bit bigger of a section here. Say about right here. Pull back just a tad bit farther. About right there. Pause video, locate. Alright, I was able to locate this position. As always, consult with a licensed plumber for further evaluation. Apologize for talking quickly. I just realized that my battery is getting low on my camera. I don't recall any other issues, so I think it's going to be a straight pull back from here without any other... Don't quote me on that. Obviously, we'll see together. But again, I'm going to mute the video so you don't have to hear the camera getting pulled back. All right, we have come back up the clean out, which concludes the sewer scope inspection. From here, we will get the video and report uploaded, emailed out to the agent and client. Also recommend consulting with a licensed plumber for the issues that will be visible and documented in the report. Thank you for choosing integrity, and have a good day.